The top stories on ABC News. The Prime Minister says those pushing for an interest rate cut should also support the government's plan for a budget surplus. The government's been under pressure from unions and some economists to back away from its plan to return to surplus. The coalition says the Prime Minister's comments confirm that interest rates could have been lower if there hadn't been big budget deficits. Victorian police are investigating the death of the former Men at Work musician Greg Ham after his body was found at his home in Melbourne. Friends of Ham's discovered his body after becoming concerned about his welfare. A post-mortem examination in the coming days will determine the cause of death. The Pentagon has again had to condemn the actions of several US soldiers in Afghanistan. This time, grisly photographs have emerged of soldiers posing with the body parts of dead insurgents. The White House says the conduct in the images is reprehensible. And the singer Gautier has become the first Australian in more than a decade to hit #1 on the US Billboard chart. Wally DeBacco wrote Somebody I Used to Know at his home in Melbourne. It's had more than 160 million hits on YouTube and is #1 in 20 other countries. There are details on those stories and more on our website, abc.net.au/news.